I'm not going to win via the quest here.
A few moments later.
This sounds so weird, but my heart is racing. Let's get ready to snuggle! And hello everybody, we're going to play some more games as the quest priest here, we're going to hop right into it. So really we're not looking for either one of these to start. I'm sure if you're keeping up with us from here, you've heard me say almost every game we're looking for our early game curve. Tempo, even though it's the quest priest is generally more control heavy, as in you're more focused on the board, the other way to look at it is it's very tempo heavy. The idea is you want to constantly have your good mana curve. There are some reactionary tools like the Holy Smite, but there's also a lot of proactive tools that you want to just get minions on the board to control what's going on, right? And then, of course, the minion-heavy based version, which is what I've been playing the last few games, last few episodes worth of games, is also the minions generate the spells. So it's kind of a little bit of both worlds. It takes a bit more setup than maybe there used to be than used to be needed, but we're gonna take the Devour. There we go. This keeps me without having to be frozen and keeps the board control as I was talking about. And I mean, I already have the 4, 5, 6, 7 for my actual curve, so the coin I don't think is really gonna make too big of a difference. Yep, if he spends his whole turn taking out my 3/3, I'm quite fine with that. Oh, okay. So here, we obviously just play the Korak. Oh, I always go to click to do things before I pick. Again, I get scared that it's going to make me pick whatever I clicked on in the center of the screen. So because there's nothing like directly that I want, I'll probably just take the amulet so I can trade it. If there's a turn, I get a free mana, spare mana to deal with it.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Okay, he did find that. All right. What did he have to do? Hit me for 2. Oh, pinged me, probably. Okay, well, we'll just play this and keep going. Undying Disciple. So far, like, they're doing pretty good, I think, of making sure they do their hero power damage regularly, which is good. It's a little unfortunate, but another... Ooh, wow. That's really powerful for them. That was a good turn. I really do like the hero power mage deck, and I've said this before that I would enjoy doing like a series or a few episodes on again. I have some from before, but I actually might need the healing factor with the light shower, both once and then again with maybe with my amulet. So, if you have another. No, I'm just going to trade, which does end up clearing it off the board for me. Right. Why don't we do this, actually? And then next turn, hopefully he breaks his own Divine Shield, I can Holy Smite Mutanus to it to try to eat the Mordresh. Okay. You're not gonna pop your own Divine Shield. Okay, well in that case we'll just
Locked up with somewhere to go.
with that. A Blackwing. Okay. Darren.
You never knew you wanted.
I have a feeling that he did this because there's a ping. He probably has his other guy that's going to hit all my dudes for 3. Yeah, let's just do this as well. take another Holy Smite, because that way next turn, if that is what he does and doesn't break his own Divine Shield, I can... Okay, he's doing that this turn. Just, he was waiting, I guess. Ruined Orb, okay. He's doing that so he can... kill it to trade. Hoping if he has any other small minions that he'll play them now. So my guess, if he doesn't have anything... He might have like a parrot. Ooh, there's a Starscream. Good. I'm actually okay with that. So we will... hope for the best. Ah, Tor God. Shoot.
What was that?
I guess it makes sense. And I guess we'll just Holy Smite the other guy there. That's fine. I mean, it's really unfortunate. Obviously, that would have been fantastic. Yep, there's the 10. That being said, we can play a Light Shower. So that's 4. Play this. Yeah, there we go. And this will hopefully let me heal through if he has anything like shadow spells and, you know, hopefully no fire or balls. Arcane Missiles, obviously unfortunate, and he hit both of the healing guys. Greybow actually could be, that could be really good for me. Having a constant source. Oh, well, never mind. There's lethal. Okay, well. Is he playing that? I wish I could see. Is that no, Ruined Orb. I was gonna say that would not be natural, but that's okay. He had really good curves, so did I. We were kind of going back. Likely 50-50 shot between the Tour Guide and the Mordresh, I think was the right move to take. Either way, he was going to draw it like the next turn. He'd trade it and get it, so at least it gave me a shot. If you would like to see more of this, please stick around for more. All right, let's see what we can do here. Shaman. Might be one of the first Shaman that we've played against in our series here. I'll probably keep these two. Most Shaman have early games, so Hysteria is probably going to be a decent keep to help me control the board a bit better. Similar to Venomous Scorpion. If he's just straight up aggro elemental, this could be really difficult. Probably based on the first card. Could even be a rogue, to be honest with you. I think it's been a little while since I've been tricked by the Masquerade rogue, so nope. Shaman with Primordial Studies. Okay. Quest 2, 3, 4. If he plays something, trade. If I get the extra mana at any point. Okay. Okay, and there's this Phoenix from another Primordial Studies. Is this like an aggro burn shaman, maybe?
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Don't really care for this too much in the sense of it throwing off my curve, but let's take it anyway. Really, the only minion that's super unfortunate to get off of it would be a Mutanus, and it's just in the sense that I need it for being 7, so having it potentially get reduced. I mean, I could coin. I think I'm going to coin Holy Smite it. So if I don't draw a spell, that makes this a good 4-drop I can put on either one of my 2 minions here. Unless he, of course, board clears them, which will make my Hysteria not very good either. But so far I'm not 100% sure what his his plan is. I mean, again, I imagine just based on the fact I've seen those 2 things, it's you build up a bunch of burn, you try to play a couple spell damage minions, and then just like throw them face. Mutanus now. Cool. next turn, since I don't have a 5-drop, I'll probably trade the Amulet, play the Pandara, and maybe just the Insight first even to draw maybe something just to play cheap for tempo. So they're taking their time. Either they're potentially playing like on their own, you know, something while they're doing something else. I've done that before too. Or their deck is more complicated, or they're just, maybe they just left, like they're not caring kind of thing, but either way. So in case I get a good tempo, I will start with this. Not quite enough. Trade that. And play this. Cool. And we'll just go face in my turn. I mean, it's always a little unfortunate, of course, to get wins like this. But, you know, on the road to Legendary, any steps forward is progress, right? So, we'll just play the Light Shower. Just in case it goes back, I will make that trade. 10, 12, 13. Okay, so I was just checking to make sure that I didn't potentially miss a lethal next turn by not doing that 2 damage. Just for fun, see what he's got in his hand. Okay, so he was playing like a free Shaman style. I mean, honestly, I don't have any real direct damage in this deck, so if he came back right now, froze my board, it could still actually be a game, but it's starting to look like that's not going to happen. But we'll. There we go. I mean, we'll see about putting this maybe. That obviously is not super satisfying. Just quickly hop into another game here. Oops. I hit another. That's... Okay, we're gonna... Okay. Just had to get rid of that. That was bothering me. So let's go... Yeah, we're gonna go hop into another game. I guess we're playing against Warrior. You know, 95% likely it's a Pirate Warrior, which means I will have a rough go. Pirate Warrior... You know, I've talked to Mrs. Snuggly, and she knows it's the most tilting for me, to be honest with you, and I'm sure it is for others. It makes it difficult when, you know, even if you play your another top tier deck perfectly well, I do find Pirate Warrior still happens to have like a 60-70% win rate against a lot of decks, and it just, you know, when you start a game knowing that you don't have much of a chance, it does of course impact also your play, which of course is one of the negative aspects to, you know, thinking that way. So I'm trying to stay positive. I have a pretty decent curve going so far. Okay, if I draw a spell, this will become 4, which is pretty good. I don't imagine he has anything that can take out both my minions, so Sword Eater, that's okay. So this time I hope I draw a spell. It'll let me put it on like this guy. I did. So that worked out really well for me. Lets me finish the step of the quest, as well as gives me enough damage on board. I may need a board clear, but I don't have any heals in my hand anyways, so Soul Mirror might be the way to go. Make this trade, make that trade. Yep, and so we are... Yeah, okay, that's actually pretty good on his part. Gives him another weapon. I can destroy the weapon if I want to. If he equips it here, if it's a whetstone, I probably will, just for the sake that I know that can add a lot of value. He didn't, okay. I mean, that just lets me play this guy. And I'm actually going to go face here because this, I have a lot of taunts coming up, and I think it might be more beneficial for me to start pushing face. I'm not going to win via the quest here. I'm pretty much only going to win via board control and value. So, I mean, if he plays a cheap weapon, yeah, Captain's even fine. I mean, I guess he shoots twice already with that, which I guess could be kind of bad, especially if he has I mean, that was almost perfect hits, so Again, hindsight. I mean, if I did trade, he would have been able to take one out anyway. So I think this works out either way, right? Okay. See, I want to stop that value. But in doing so, I will lose the ability to just stay on curve as well as get some healing in this counter, or like, goes against the board that he currently has. Don't know if I needed that, but
We're gonna need more
okay.
gunpowder.
Makes me hope that I can draw a Mutanus now. It'd be nice.
Gotta get through me.
Base. Okay, that means he still has to trade both. Mutanus top deck would be... Nope. So without a Mutanus top deck, we don't really want a Soul Mirror here. I guess we can just trade. I guess we want to make sure that we take out that guy. It's Pandaren.
Things you never knew you wanted.
Take the death so when he plays the reward next turn, Rokara. So I have an answer to his Rokara. I'm relatively healthy. I have a Moarg. Yep. This is not terrible, to be honest with you. Especially if that's all he plays and he might hit here. No. Makes sense because I know I'm probably going to have to hit there. Although I'm actually not going to play the Moarg because I got to play the Shadow Word Death, so we'll call the Grave first. I mean, that's pretty defensive. Sure. Okay. That's Death. Trade into that guy. And let's play Korak. I mean, we've lost the ability to probably push, I think, for lethal here, so now I guess we're switching back to the... See, now that's why I think the Korak was a good play here, because it's very awkward for him to honorably kill it, so it should hopefully give me something I can keep on board. And now between Moarg and either Soul Mirror, in a couple of turns, I can get my Xyrella down, which is good. I want to get that in my deck as soon as possible because obviously. Okay. It's really not a big deal. The reason being, of course, is we can just play. Let's gift first. Play Moarg. And double hit here. There we go, that's a terrible weapon. Good hits. Literally just soaked up all 4 of that damage and gave me a brand new minion. He literally, I think, would need Mr. Smite in order to get through my Moarg alone, which I can also play Talon. I have a lot of defensive tools again, so healing and playing defensive tools over the next several turns until I can play out the cards in order to... okay, he's playing that first of all, you're playing that in Pirate Warrior. Kind of impressed. But then second, you're playing it before, right before I get the quest reward. Seems sort of strange to me, but... Yep, there we go. And I will actually make this trade, because if I do this, then the 2 ping or whatever will... yeah, let's just get it. So next turn, I'll just play this. Yeah. So far, this has soaked 8 damage from the Juggernaut. So far this is going... sorry, I keep saying so. I'm honestly pretty excited. my success rate against Pirate Warrior with Quest Priest has not been fantastic, and I know the worst part is this is going about as good as it could possibly go, and I still am not guaranteed a victory. Okay. I mean, best part about this hero is the weapon, and you're kind of just throwing that away. Oh, not really super mad about that. Sure. And I mean, I have enough health, I'm not worried about losing, so we'll just, there we go. Amazing. And now, too, this might actually fetch me the shard, I believe, so, we have 37 hit points. Honestly, we have 12, 15, 16. We have lethal represented on board if he doesn't at least kill something with something that he's drawing there. Or his hero power, of course. Okay, freebooter. Yeah, well, there's my shard.
Toss him overboard.
Okay. This sounds so weird, but my heart is racing. I'm just so excited to... Alright, and I won't BM them or anything like that. And here we go. Sharding on the Pirate Warrior. Good feeling is really good. And I will end this one on that note. So thank you for sticking around. I hope to see everybody in the next one, and have a wonderful day.